I tried one fry. Dude, 30 seconds, my fucking mouth was numb. I couldn't feel anything. I'm like, what is this? This is the most insane. I was like, sweating. One fry.
I'm sweating hearing the story.
Yeah.
Like
I'm like, I'm a huge pussy. This is crazy. Like, I couldn't even, I was like having trouble concentrating.
Indianapolis! Sean Dick and Cheese.
Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to Attempted Delivery. I'm on 1.5 grams of nicotine. Thought I would try that and get some more energy.
I'm on 1.5 grams of cocaine. No, not really.
This is the first time I've tried this.
Word. Is that like a Zyn
Basically,
type thing?
yeah. This one's athletic nicotine. I probably shouldn't just plug the company. It's literally the name of the brand.
The balls to name your company Athletic Nicotine.
It's great for
That's hilarious.
Working out and stuff. I haven't used it yet.
I get that. I guess like the
like the
nicotine
focus.
is a stimulant.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I thought I would try that since I'm fasting right now, so I'm a little low energy.
And that doesn't break it? I guess
No.
Nah.
Better not. No, there's nothing. No, there's nothing in it. No, also coffee doesn't. And actually, the reason I don't really do it for like spiritual reasons, I'm doing it for vanity, the opposite of spirit now.
Fair enough.
But apparently caffeine, it's actually not the caffeine, but whatever else is in coffee stimulates autophagy, which is what I'm going for. It's just basically your body eating its dead cells.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when you're starving yourself, your body does that, apparently. But yeah, you can actually drink caffeine, or you can have, because it also doesn't stimulate digestion.
Okay.
So like if you're fasting and you drink coffee, it doesn't do anything to your.
Sure stimulates my digestion.
Yeah, it's funny.
You know what I
It's
mean?
funny how that works. I guess it just stimulates if you're already digesting food. I don't know.
Oh, I got you. It just speeds that up.
Yeah, actually, now that you say that, I don't know what the mechanisms are that cause the diuretic or whatever.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I have no idea, but yeah, I don't know. We have a fun episode for you guys. You said you had something postal.
Yes.
Let's see if I die from this nicotine. I'm fully prepared to take this out of my mouth very quickly.
I just a funny post came through my feed. People thought the post office would ruin women.
Oh, yeah? What, you mean back in the day?
Yeah, because the post office enabled women to send and receive letters unsupervised. The moralists of the 1870s were sure women would engage in clandestine correspondence with unprincipled men.
With unprincipled men?
Yes.
Much like the men that are principled enough to not allow women to go to the post office by themselves?
Yes.
Well, look what happened. Turns out they were right.
Yep.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Now they work at the post office.
Indeed.
How times have changed. Clandestine. What's clandestine to mean?
Like secretive.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. I kind of got that context because there's a Taylor Swift song where she uses that word.
Oh, really?
And I kind of like assumed that context, like illicit or whatever. But yeah, it just didn't.
Yeah, secretive. Like.
Gotcha. Yeah. That's hilarious. That's a hilarious aside that just dropped.
Yeah. So you're welcome, women, that you can send unsupervised letters now.
Now they can vote by mail. It's all downhill from here.
I mean, it did start going downhill when they got the right to vote. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. Is that
really.
what happened?
Yeah. I don't.
That is the problem. Who was the first? This is actually curious. Who's the first president post women being able to vote?
That is an excellent question.
Is it John F. Kennedy? No, I'm kidding. It's way after that. I'm not that.
You mean way before that, or like he was way after that? Is what you're saying?
Yeah. That's what I meant.
That's a good question.
Because it's funny that like if it was like a train wreck, that would for sure get blamed on that. Or if it was like it probably was a good president or like a less bad one. which is why we've never heard this. You know what I mean? Like we
Right.
probably would have heard this joke already if it was like Nixon or some crazy or like some shit that was like salacious, like a salacious president.
The 1920 presidential election was the first election in American history where women were allowed the right to vote at the federal level. Warren G. Harding.
Oh, okay.
And the 1920 election, women paved the way.
So neither here nor you said the Harding. So neither here nor there, just some guy that I don't even remember.
I mean, he probably did important stuff that we're too dumb to know
That's
about.
possible. Yeah.
Women would be a
Harding.
Sorry, this
This is
is
great
terrible
podcast.
podcasting. I know.
Well, I mean, yeah.
There's like so much words here that I'm trying.
bet, yeah.
I wanted to make it like not like dull, but yeah. Furthermore, women would play prominent roles in the abolitionist and later civil rights movements and temperance movements for the Republican Party. Yeah, there's too much to go through.
Yeah, they were
we're not
tired of
trying
their
to do a
husbands,
history
so they
lesson.
needed a Harding. This is stupid. This is fucking. This is,
What are you, me?
Welcome-
Making a joke like that?
I know. Welcome, hack, to attempted delivery. Let's start over. And we're back. Welcome back, Stamp Tramps, to attempted delivery.
Yeah.
First 6 minutes is getting scrubbed. Nicotine,
we gotta leave it in.
nicotine does not make me funny, apparently.
Maybe it just takes longer to kick in.
I don't know. It's definitely longer than a cigarette. That usually felt immediate. It's probably the first nicotine I've had since like smoking a cigarette a few years ago.
Why did you want to do that versus?
I wanted to use it for working out. That's what it's like. Literally, the
Okay.
company, it's like it's like low dosages too. They're like lower than the Zins and shit. People will do like crazy high numbers and stuff like that. No, I just thought I got it for like focusing on writing and stuff. Because, after I'm going to have some time off around the holidays and shit, and I want to like sit down and like really write some like bits and stuff. Not just write bits, but like there's a couple bits I want to restructure and just like I have so much premises and like it just like not like this might be funny, but there's no joke. It's just shit like that. And I'm like,
same.
I need to take some time to like write. And at least write something to take to the stage or whatever.
Yeah, I've kind of in the same boat, but like I've been not like complacent or maybe a little lazy. Like I've been writing here and there, but I don't have that steady pressure of I'm going to the mic and I don't want to do the same fucking thing I've done for the last 4 mics. I want to do something new. Like without that pressure, it's easy to get complacent. And
100%,
not like actively write. I've been passively writing. If something funny happened, like I'll like develop something, but I haven't been actively.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and it's I want to get into the habit of I read this book. Shout out Ziegler for giving me this book. I'm going to finish this book when I have time off too.
Nice.
It's reading is a hard thing to do when you don't have like a long stretch of time, especially when you're dumb like me. Maybe this will help me read. I need drugs to read, stimulants to read.
Right.
But this book
Scholarly nicotine, not just athletic.
I think it was actually a lot of scholars that are like fucking high as hell on drugs.
True.
That actually tracks pretty hard, especially when you look at Stephen King.
Right. I think Sigmund Freud, I read something recently. He was like an advocate of cocaine. Like it would offer it to like friends and family. You should try this.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, they didn't have an episode of Frasier about that, but I do remember hearing that.
Right.
But yeah, this book.
I wonder he was like, "You want to fuck your mother?" he's all coked out. Like,
I got this idea, guys. I want to fuck my mom. I'm a genius. It's like, all right, Kanye, relax. What's he? Yeah, Kanye always says that. Name one genius that wasn't crazy. Not wrong. He's too crazy. To see, they die young, and then this is what happens when you keep living. It's the first world. You keep living. You start talking about those guys.
though that is one of the square and a rectangle thing where like, sure, but not every
genius is out of their mind. Yeah, like some of them are just geniuses, and
and not every crazy person is the genius. Like,
Yeah, well, that's the other way. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are batting 1,000 on this whole genius crazy thing. But yeah, I've been reading this book. Been taking forever to read this book. It's called. I hate the title of this book, but it's written by this like British comic, Adam Bloom. It's called Finding Your Comic Genius. And this fucking book is. One of the notes is like Ricky Gervais saying like this guy's like amazing or whatever. Like some of the what are they called, forwards or no?
Yeah.
No, that's when they write a big thing. Just like the quotes on the book or whatever.
Yeah.
I think Jim Jeffries was one of the quotes. But yeah, this guy's been like doing it forever, but he's like clearly like the book is like I'll have to like, or you might want to get one, or I can maybe
I'll steal it before you give it back to Ziegler.
Yeah. Well, it's my book. I bought it.
Gotcha. He just recommended it.
Yeah, he just recommended it. And the dude is like, I mean, the book is like fantastic at explaining like it's a lot of the stuff is stuff that we like kind of instinctually know from being nerds. And just like
they just articulate it better. Or?
Yes, yeah, okay. It's like very well articulated, and then it has a lot to do with like it's like covers like the whole spectrum of like doing comedy, your style, like finding like your voice, like talking about like writing jokes that don't fit your voice or your like stage presence, and like this might be why it's not working because it's not you or whatever. It's really in depth. And
I definitely want that because that's something like we've talked about a lot on here. Like we always hear that as a concept, like finding your voice, but it's also like kind of esoteric
for sure. Yeah,
I'd like some like concrete, like tangible.
Yeah. I'll send
ways to do that.
I'll send you a link because you might want to buy it because it's been taking me. I've been waiting to talk about it till I finished it, and I'm like, well, it's never gonna. Like, I still haven't finished it,
right?
But like, because I've been reading it.
I wonder if there's an audiobook. Because
I know
I've been consuming more books that way.
I keep forgetting about the existence of audiobooks. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just forget that they exist, and that like that would be a good option also to read. And this one I've already started, so it's like I thought about listening to it again, but I feel like I should at least finish it once in print since I already started it and I'm almost done.
Right.
But yeah, he does have like stuff about writing jokes and whatnot, and that's like one thing I want to start. I was for a little while I was actually doing good, but I just like fell off because I haven't had enough time in the mornings to like sit down and write for like 20 minutes or something. But then even for a couple weeks, I was sitting down in the morning, and I've tried like journaling for a little while, and I just have nothing to fucking offer the page. You know what I mean? It's like I'm thinking about, like I just meditated. I'm thinking about that now, or like I'm thinking about the open mic last night, and like I feel like it's just not like stimulating anything. And that's another reason that's why I'm like, and I fucking do struggle focusing. I probably have ADD. They were probably right in school because like it's really hard for me to focus on like writing stuff. But for a little while I was like trying to write jokes. He has kind of like a method of writing jokes, of like just writing topics and like trying to write things about a topic or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and it was like helping for a little bit, and I got a couple jokes out of it actually, but it's just like when they're not coming, it's hard to keep doing it.
Right.
And I have some time off around the holidays, like I said, so I want to like get into the motion of like writing every day because I feel like the 30 minutes. For a minute, I had like 30 minutes before work I would try to write, and it just doesn't feel like enough. But I feel like if I'm doing it all the time, 30 minutes might be enough.
I have heard, I don't remember who said it. I don't know if it was Stanger, but he's like, just write like whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just write like it. Most of it will be shit. But,
yeah, exactly. I have like a few pages of like shit about, you know, like stuff that just like one's about fasting. I've tried to write jokes about fasting. Nothing's like funny. I don't know. Like,
right.
Yeah, it's one of those things. But then like one morning I tried to write jokes. I'm like, fucking, I like Taylor Swift. Why don't I should have jokes about Taylor Swift, right? And I did get like a couple about, you know what I mean? Just one about which I'll say it on here. I don't care. It's not something that like, it's something I think is funny and I'll use, but it doesn't, I don't know. It could depend on the crowd or whatever, but a joke about like, basically it's like you write 5 different topics and then just one of them would be like, all right, well, this one's kind of like, this one might go somewhere, and then you try to elaborate or whatever.
Okay.
And the ones about like everybody says she like all her music sounds the same, all she writes is like love songs. And it's like, well, that seems kind of mean, right? Like you would like, what are you gonna say that about other genres? Like, oh, another rap song about escaping the ghetto. It's like, oh, we get it, systemic racism, blah blah. It just seems like in other contexts, it's like a shitty thing to say.
Right.
But for some reason, it's just okay to say that about her.
Like, why is she questioned and not other?
Yeah, which the whole in this, I'm not super married to this joke. I think it's a funny premise, but I'm not super married to it because people do say that about other genres. So like, it's one of those where you write a joke that's like funny, kinda, but there's holes. So it's like hard, you know what I mean? It's not like, I don't know, it's not like a succinct joke, but it's something. But
yeah, like we were talking about, I've had stuck in my head for like a week or two now. I should probably actually just like watch it, because I think when you have something stuck in your head and you listen to it or watch it, it scratches that itch or something like that. But we were talking about the Bo Burnham country song.
Yeah.
That I've just had stuck in my head. Like,
and you didn't watch it recently. You just had it stuck in your head.
Yeah. I have no idea why. Just something did it, but like that is addressing like a whole genre being very
pandering or whatever. Yeah, for sure. I've been trying to do that with like music too. Just like, cause you'll get a song stuck in your head or whatever. And it just like, I don't know. It's kind of like, I've been trying to, if I get a song stuck in my head, I've been trying to like, no, let me listen to that. I don't know. Like, especially after reading like the Rick Rubin book, just the whole like, cause he's pretty woo woo about the art, you know what I mean? About art. And it's like, it's something, there's something to that. I mean, there's obviously something to working with that dude. A lot of people have a lot of success working with him. I know Drew and I think and Zach Jack both are like, he's fucking fake. He doesn't do anything. He just tells people to meditate or something. Like it's just a funny, it's a very comic angle to that dude.
I can see both sides of that, because I've heard where he's not like necessarily like hands off, but he's not like some producer. He's almost like the antithesis to Bob Rock.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he doesn't
where he became a member of the band basically.
Yeah.
But like but you can also say like maybe he's smart enough to get out of their way.
I think that's and
like,
I think he helps
get to the
artists
core of what makes them good in the first place. Like
listen, what he did to Johnny Cash's career gets him quite a few points. I mean, he resurrected that dude's career. I mean, it was like no one gave a fuck about Johnny, and that's like some of my favorite. I love Johnny Cash. His late recordings are my favorite recordings. Like, they're unbelievable. And it's just like, nah, man, stop with the big band stuff.
Yeah.
It's you. Like, you're the artist here.
Yeah, I think his like methods may be like questionable or whatever, but I mean, like, you can't really argue with the results.
Yeah.
Like, with that discography is like, you know, like, if it was just a couple, you could say like, oh, those were flukes, but I mean, like, just some of it might be like woo woo bullshit, but listen, sometimes woo woo bullshit works. I mean, he's made like System of a Down's biggest album probably is Toxicity, and that's the one that they started working with him on. And then like there's only a few stories of artists not enjoying working with him. One's Black Sabbath, I think. I think they didn't really get along. And then there was another one I can't remember, but I don't know. That book is incredible too. That book is unbelievable. I feel like, and I wish he was a comic producer, because I feel like he could. I mean, but a lot of his stuff in his book. Wait, didn't he do Dice Clays?
Yeah, yeah. It's the one where he bombs, but
still.
I love that album though. I love listening to it. And that was another thing. He's like, no, I want to see you do this. This should be out. It's actually kind of the original Us, to be honest. It's kind of like what we do, but actually we're ripping off Rick Rubin. Now that I think of it, unintentionally, before I even knew who that dude was. But and I have been writing more jokes here and there, and I think it's just a function of I've been doing more comedy, which is always annoying. It's like, oh, you mean that really obvious solution to your problem? Just doing more and just being stimulated, like artistically going up on stage. So it's like, oh, you that thing that's not like the hardest thing to do. Finding time. Is that what you want me to do? Fucking. But yeah. Like I read, had a lot of shows recently. I did a show at the Hot Sauce mic.
Right.
Hot mic.
Revolutionary hot sauce.
Yes.
Yep.
Which was a really fun show. It was a low turnout. Apparently there was like a local like high school football championship that night. And we found out that night. So Craig was like, we're going to see how this goes. But the show was really fun. It wasn't a lot of people, but the room's small. You did it. So, right. But yeah, it was like was a really fun show. And I did like a brand new joke that I wrote the day before. Mm-hmm. Well, I thought of the day before and then wrote it that day, and it worked. I'm like, that feels great.
Hell yeah.
When you write
That's the best feeling.
Yeah. I really envy people that like live in New York City and are like Comedy Cellar comics that get to like write a joke and then just like, yeah, I have a spot tonight to go try it.
Right.
It hits different when you can find out immediately if it's fun. It's like, well, I'm just going to bomb if it's not funny. Or just see what happens or whatever. But yeah. What's been going on? Anything besides comedy? Do we just want to get right into it? Or?
Well, it's funny that you mentioned like the like obvious solution that like is right in front of your face. We've mentioned that a few different times. Like I feel like the last few episodes. So we are mail carriers, and it's the holiday season, and so people leave cards for us. They'll leave like baked goods, and like people keep leaving me baked goods when I'm like not eating carbs right now. Like, so I'm like, cool. So I'll just like give them to whoever. You know,
dude, you can give me any.
I will. I'm sure I'll get more.
We'll wait till the end next week. Because I'm fasting for the rest of the week, so please leave them far away from me this week.
Right. So, so in years past, what I would do is I would like keep every envelope. I would make sure to write the address that, because not everyone thinks to put their address on it. They'll just like, so I'll write it so then I could do thank you cards.
Same.
So like that week after Christmas, I would like write that, like sit.
Oh, bro, I do them as I get them. Did you?
I have been a regular carrier for 8 years now, and this is the first year that I have thank you cards with me. So as soon as I get whatever's it, I put it in the box, and I don't have to think about it.
Oh, I do it. I do it and in the evening.
Oh no! I do it in the truck.
Oh, that's funny.
So literally, I take one envelope out and I leave a thank you.
Do you have good handwriting?
Not really.
Okay, because I have good handwriting when I focus and like can do it. But if I did what you're doing, it would be horrendous.
I take the time because nothing makes me more mental than illegible handwriting. Like good or bad is one thing, but if I can't tell if it's like fucking hieroglyphics or if it's actual like language, that makes me mental because it's like you're creating
You chose to write something down in 2025.
You also have to consider that somebody is going to have to understand and read it. Like that forethought.
Yeah.
It makes me, that's what makes me mental with like some food too. Like like a sandwich like this big, like why is that appetizing? You can't eat that.
Yeah.
Somebody has to eat that.
Yeah. I can't read this.
Yeah. So yeah, this was the first year after 8 years of being a regular that I was like, oh, I could just like do it immediately rather than like wait till after Christmas and then spend an entire evening like writing like 100.
Dude,
100 is excessive. I mean, it's like 20.
For me, like, it takes. I mean, I would never make it. Right. I mean, it's like hard to do, literally.
And then you have to worry about, oh, did I miss one? Did I already do this one? Like, so like now the answer was right there. Just do it immediately.
I wish we would have had this talk because I could have saved you a lot of time. Yeah, because I don't even know how you would. That would be horrendous for me because my hand gets tired. I don't write often enough to like.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Handwriting, you're like after a while, like
then it's illegible because you're dying. You have arthritis. Like you've carpal tunnel from trying to write. Yeah, I'll. Which reminds me, I have one. Luckily, I got my first one today, so I have to do that.
Yeah,
but
my first. I got 3 today, and they were the first ones. At all. It was 2 baked goods and a card.
Nice.
So like,
yeah.
And just if you're out there, if you're wondering like what's the appropriate amount or what to give a carrier, I would say
$10,000.
Well, I was gonna say like a minimum of $100 or more. I mean, that's like kind of like, the 15% tip is like $100 to your mail carrier, but
That's it's so funny. Yeah, obviously by postal regulation we are not allowed to accept more than $5. So
right. Yeah, that's a lot of people do the baked goods and all that kind of thing. So
I love the baked goods. Especially, I don't know about you, dude. If I'm working, I can eat anything. I could eat all of everything. It's like for some reason I'm just like famished if I'm delivering mail. For whatever reason, I could just eat a house. It's insane. Like and then I regret it because I'll feel disgusting because I'll eat like if like 3 people give me baked goods in one day. I had to really start the what's it called? Just having self-control or whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Cause like a couple of my baked goods people moved and I miss them. I miss them. Yeah, there's one at the beginning of my route that I really miss. She would do banana bread or like she'll do like a bunch of slices of like chocolate banana bread or something. It's like, damn, I miss her. She was the best, dude.
Yeah, I could too. Like right now, like with the whole Zepbound thing, like I'm now at the highest dose. Mm-hmm. So they start you off on 2.5 milligrams or whatever the unit is, and then they creep it up by 2.5 till 15.
Okay,
and so 15 is the max dose. So I'm there, and I like can't eat a lot at one time. Yeah. And it's almost like I want to dial it back so I can still enjoy eating. Like, cause I was losing weight on the lower dosages, but I could like actually eat, like I get full super quick now.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't even get to enjoy the process. So yeah, like where I could before, like eating where like I'll have like just like a little beef jerky here and there, like just like little snacks here and there. It's hard to have like a full meal. Yeah. But I did achieve my goal. I wanted to break 200 and become so I'm below.
Hell yeah, 200. Dude. That's awesome.
Kind of miserable, but good it's working.
Yeah. I'm glad that I'm not. I just stopped eating this morning, so I usually fast. I've been fasting for like 3 days. 72 hours, and I've been starting on like Wednesday night? What's time? Amounts. Thursday night? What's Wednesday night, and then I won't eat Thursday, Friday, and then I'll break fast on Saturday night after work. So this time, the last time it was like, because I've been doing it every like 6 weeks. So the last time it was like very easy. And so this time I stopped this morning, and I'm trying to I switched instead of doing it because it occurred like at first I would stop eating the night before, so then you get all that sleep time. But it occurred to me that that's the easiest part, the beginning. So why am I not eating? Why am I sleeping through the easiest part of fasting?
Right.
I should eat in the morning and then not. That way I get that easy part. Like right now we're talking about food and I'm not even like dying.
Right.
So like.
Like we normally are.
Yeah, exactly. Which is normal, which is after eating dinner.
Right.
Explain that to me, how I'm not, I don't know. But so this time I stopped this Tuesday. This is Tuesday. So Tuesday morning or Tuesday 10 a.m. lunch is when I usually drink a protein shake. So I still did that. And then I'm not going to eat. I think I'm going to try to go 5 days.
Wow.
So Sunday morning at 10 a.m. will be 5 days. So then I'll be able to.
That's when you'll eat.
Yeah, and I'll break the fast, and then it's also ulterior motives because then I get to eat, and then I get to like chill for a couple hours, and then I can eat again, and then I can chill for a couple hours, and then I can eat again. So I'm probably gonna eat all day Sunday. So I'm excited for that.
Just like watching football, like surrounded by crumbs and bones and wrappers and shit. Like
and usually I'll break with like an omelet, nice and easy. But then yeah. So we'll see.
Nice. And then a burrito and then a whole pizza.
You can't do that. I know. No, I'll probably try it. Last time I did it, I went keto for like half a week. So I'll probably try and do that again. But like I said, the last time I did it, it was like like Saturday night, I wasn't even like dying. I was like kind of fine. And I don't know if it's because I knew I could eat. So it's like, oh, I'll be fine. I can eat in 2 hours. Or if it, so we'll see. Yeah.
Or the anticipation is like,
Yeah.
give me it.
Yeah. But no, yeah. So I'm gonna try to do 5, which is crazy because the first time we fasted, I did 4 days. So that was insane to start with. I tried to go 5, and then we ended up breaking. That was the episode when I'm actually wearing one now.
the monitor.
Yes, a continuous glucose monitor. But that was the one where the episode where it was just ringing and going off. So hopefully this one is not. This one's an over-the-counter one, so I think I was able to turn off the alarms. So if my sugar goes low, it should be fine. So,
well, good luck with that, and also fuck you, because
well, now you could probably do that. But
well, I know, but like I needed like medical intervention, and you're just like, I'm just not going to eat for a few days.
Well, I might be addicted to nicotine again, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. No, and I bought these like weeks, like I think 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't had. I wanted to try because a lot of people take these like Zins to go on stage and stuff, and I'm like, I feel like you're fucking boosting. Like I don't really feel any. I actually don't really feel any different right now. Maybe I'm more focused than I would have been.
I'd be worried, like me personally. I think it could definitely work for people to like to focus them, but I feel like I would be worried about
getting addicted.
No, ramping up anxiety. It's like I'm already anxious enough.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't need to be ramped up more.
Yeah. Well,
you know what I mean?
One of the reasons I went with this company is because it's like not, I don't want to say medicinal, but it's like with purpose. It's not just like, because the Zins, they go up to like 6 milligrams and shit, I think. I don't even know what they're doing, but they're doing like this is like designed for, like I said, it's for athletes. It's designed
a more subtle focus.
Yes,
you're not trying to be zooted. Like
yeah, like people are definitely buying those Zins because they want to get fucked up and they want to be like cracked out.
Right.
Same thing with like energy drinks. Like I drink the clean energy drinks. People, those Jocko ones I drink, people have been like, those don't work. They don't. I'm like, well, that's because you want 300 milligrams of caffeine. You want to be cracked out.
If you're used to fucking doing cocaine, a cup of coffee is not really going to do much for you.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at, man. But yeah, I'm excited. Fucking, you don't even, do you don't watch Stranger Things, do you?
No, I have like, cause, the wife watches it. And I'll like, if she's watching,
Did she watch the new season?
Not yet. I don't think.
Well,
no. She did watch. Yes. She did because she talked to me about it. Yes.
Yeah.
She did.
It's really good.
But I didn't catch any of this season. And I didn't mind it when it was on. I just didn't get into it. And it was like too much of a commitment.
Yeah. And if you didn't sit down, it's impossible to, I mean, it's hard to get into something.
If she's watching it, I'll enjoy it if it's on, but I didn't get into it.
I do. If you ever restart, I do recommend it. It's I love that show. I think they did a fantastic job. Right. And unbelievable the time jumps with these kids. It's unbelievably not weird jumping from season to season when it's been multiple years and they're literally teenagers
adults now. Yeah. 11 has a kid now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right. Is 11 have an 11-year-old? Like almost.
No, it doesn't even look that crazy. I mean, of all of the characters, her and Will are the ones that like changed the most. But if I don't know, I'm kind of good at like not letting myself be taken out of it. Like some people, like cinephiles, I'm sure are like, this is crazy. Like, because people get like real. I can usually suspend reality.
Right.
And like,
you don't see age. So.
Exactly. No, I can usually. It's funny. That's a funny take. That's actually really funny. I can usually suspend. In most cases, things don't take me out of the art.
Right.
There was one scene that Lori that mentioned. It's not spoiling anything, but they're carrying potato sacks. I think it was potatoes, and she was like, "Those are empty." And I'm like, as soon as she said it, it was like,
but they were like carrying they were something.
And but when she said that, I'm like, oh, those are empty. Like those are fucking empty sacks. Why would they not have full sacks? Sounds weird. Why would they not have? They're teenagers. They should definitely would have full sacks.
Waiting for the balls to drop.
But I'm like, but once she said it, I'm like, oh, that's bad. Why do you do that?
Yeah.
That's the only critique of the entire season is why couldn't you you can't.
And it's one thing to say that's nitpicking, but it's also another thing that it's somebody's job. It's many people watch
Yes.
that. Like how many, like hundreds of people are probably on that production.
Yeah.
No one caught that. Like no one was like,
yeah.
maybe we should put some potatoes in the
Yeah.
potato sacks. Like
Yeah, you'd
something.
think. Yeah, the only other critique I would say is there's another scene, and this bothers me because I'm a gun guy. So gun stuff will trip me up. Like when somebody cocks a handgun and they cock it back and push the slide forward, that gun's not going to fire. Like the gun is designed, when you have a handgun, a semi-automatic handgun, you pull it back, you let it go, and it's all designed to like push itself forward, and that is how
Okay.
you know what I mean? It's not like a bolt action hunting rifle where like you push it forward. It needs to do itself. It needs to do it itself. So like when you see if you see a movie or something and they're like, shh, it's like you have an armorer. Like you have people, no one's catching that. But there was a scene where there's a bunch of, I'm not going to like spoil it. There's a bunch of people shooting at something and they're standing across from each other. You're shooting your friends. You can't do that. Bullets go. They go very fast and they penetrate.
And generally in the direction where you point them.
Yeah. Almost
I'm not
exclusively.
even a gun guy, and I know that.
Almost exclusively in the direction. 99.9 times out of 10 out of 100, they are going in that direction and they're not stopping for anything. Right. And it's like, it was just one scene that one was like, all right, I'm just going to ignore that. This is bothering me, but whatever. You could have wrote it differently where they were in a semicircle.
Right.
Anything. But so other than that, just a couple things that were like, damn, you guys, it's a multi-million-dollar production.
It's wild that things like, that's the level of money and the amount of people and
now how many
that
gun
can get missed.
nuts are watching? Maybe
Right.
not enough to bother, but it's one of the same thing with like Walking Dead where there'll be, it's one of those like in The Walking Dead, it's a zombie apocalypse. When it serves the story for ammo to be scarce, ammo is scarce, and then there's a scene where they're just unloading magazines into zombies and they have unlimited ammo. They're not carrying anything. Where are the magazines? You're reloading.
They're not aiming for headshots. They're just like shooting limbs that are they dead off these people.
Well, and then like you're dressed like this and you're reloading multiple times. Where are those? Are they in your pockets? What's going on? So it's like shit like that bothers me. But
there's a lot of examples of those. One of the worst ones to me is the American Sniper, because that's not even like a
the baby
thing.
one.
Like,
it's unbelievable. Yeah,
it's insane.
If you don't know what we're talking about, look up American Sniper baby scene, and I'm sure it's the first clip on YouTube.
Yeah, they have like a fucking Cabbage Patch doll, like, and it's like it with fake crying and everything. It's like, no baby at all. Like, and this is supposed to be like a rah, let's go America, and let's go kill the terrorists. But that's where I think
it's actually not really a rah movie.
Well,
it's a pretty good dramatic movie. It's actually a great movie,
right?
Except for that one scene.
Fucking babies.
Yeah, it's so bad.
But that's where I think, like, you have to admire Alec Baldwin, because like he was like, you shoot this gun, somebody will die.
Yeah, he's a method actor.
Yeah, I mean that's realistic. You can't get any more realistic. But there's another one. A lot of like that's a gun nerd one is the one you brought up, but a guitar nerd one is Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, what was that?
The scene where he is he's rocking out and playing Johnny B. Good.
Yeah,
he's playing a Gibson. It was an ES. I want to say it was a 345 or 350. I don't.
That's so funny.
It's an ES 335, 45, 55. I don't know. I've been out of the game a while.
Yeah,
but they're in 1955, and that guitar, the first year for that guitar was 1958. So a lot of guitar.
Oh, that's real nerd shit. Yeah,
a lot of guitar nerds will. That's like that guitar didn't exist in 1955. So,
yeah, that's funny. It's like them having like an M16 in a World War II. Well, that's pretty dramatic. That's a lot of years, actually. That's like 40 years. What's 40 to 70?
30.
Okay, 30 years. See, I don't see age, but yeah, 30. Yeah, it's like 30-year difference of like that gun didn't exist at that time or something like that. Yeah, that's funny. That's like a real niche thing though.
Yeah,
but you'd think it's not like that different to just buy.
There
that
were
guitar.
guitars in 1955. You could have just said, "Hey, what year is this movie about time?"
Yeah,
about very
Yeah.
specific capturing the era of the time. Like,
I would say that one's a little bit more forgivable than like
right.
the baby thing's crazy. yeah.
It's really bad when with movies where like a band is playing and none of the guitars are plugged in.
That would be crazy. Yeah.
Like that's kind of wild too. But
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, sometimes you just gotta let
It's just wild that a movie about time and like literally trying to capture like
a
realism
historic
of the time.
guitar moment. Like you had the thought to like write this really cool historic music thing, and you didn't have just that one extra.
Come to think of it, was Johnny B. Good? Oh no, he that's right. He played the song and they hadn't heard it yet. I was about to call out like, that was the point of the scene.
Yeah.
Was that the song hadn't been out yet. But but the guitar thing was like, there were guitars in 1955. You could have just,
Yep, could have just done that. Do you? Before, I don't know if do you have anything you want to talk about before we talk about more comedy?
No.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that Steelers game?
What Steelers game?
The one where they beat the Ravens. Yeah, that was we both needed that game. The Ravens and the Steelers. Let's do you want to do like we won't go more than 5 minutes talking about football?
Yeah, that's
Just
fine.
keep
That's
it,
fine.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
mean, it won't take that long because it wasn't it was an eventful game. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was worth a watch, and it's funny because I think I said the other morning, I was like, it feels like both teams are trying to fight to be the division leader with the worst record.
Yeah, it sure does. It sure felt like that.
It was 6-6 going into the game. Like both teams were 6-6, right?
Yep. Yeah, and it was like, it wasn't it hasn't been a great year for either of us, to be honest.
Yeah. And what's his fuck was playing with a fractured wrist?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right,
he played
right.
last week, and he had to play from a different he couldn't play from like the center. He had to like take the snaps further back, and he couldn't hand off on his left side.
Oh shit. Wow.
And we ended up losing that game pretty badly. And there was like a lot of shit talking online, and just like people like they literally in Pittsburgh they were like chanting "Fire Tomlin," which is shitty because I like Mike Tomlin, but like at some point something has to give. We have the highest paid defense in the NFL. I believe literally either second or first highest paid defense, and our defense was like worse than it was the previous year. Right. We got Aaron Rodgers, which has been an improvement on offense, but still just not. It's like we're running out of things to replace. Like I don't want to say to fire Tomlin. I don't want to say that, but something's wrong.
I hear that a lot about John Harbaugh too. Like a lot of people are saying fire him. It's like, it's not him. It's like, if anybody, I would fire the defensive coordinator because we can't defend against the pass. Like,
I saw
just get
like
passed on all day. Like
I saw like an AI thing of like John Harbaugh. I think I sent it to you, and he's like, it was crazy. I don't even remember. I wish I could remember it because it was fucking hilarious. Right. But it was like the one grain of truth from that AI thing did kind of seem like they've built their team around Lamar Jackson,
right.
Which is flawed because if he's not playing at his peak, like, and you can see it when he's hurt, like he hasn't been playing well because he's coming off of injuries. Mm-hmm. So you can't base a team off of one player.
For sure.
And
especially without like, you can't question that he's good, but he like fought for that huge, massive contract before really like taking them there. And I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's got to switch. It's like you got to prove yourself before you get that like contract.
But when you got somebody like him, it's like, fuck, we got to pay him. He's so good. I mean, he's so good.
Right.
But But yeah, it was a good game. There was a couple like that touched. I guess I keep seeing stuff about that touchdown. I guess it's in the rules, but I would say that because I'm not seeing like post game controversy about that call.
I have one I'll pull up, but yeah.
But
continue.
besides like it seems like there is precedent for like end zone being slightly different rules.
Yeah, 100%.
But like, I don't think I agree. I think that I guess they made the right call, but I don't think I agree with those rules.
I don't think they made the right call. How many times have we seen a receiver catch a ball in the end zone and barely get their two toes, like just two toes touch the end zone,
and then it breaks the plane? It's almost like you're better off.
And they fall out of bounds.
Yeah.
But they got those two toes in bounds.
I agree.
This dude caught it.
Well, in the pylon
step, and then he let go.
Yeah. So I think the problem, I guess, is something along the lines of that's like possession is like having possession, and he didn't quite have. Because he had his arms extended, it wasn't considered possession, and it would have been
2 steps. He took 2 whole
I know.
steps.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
then the ball
I
came
agree.
out. So I don't understand.
Apparently, you need the third step because he didn't tuck the ball or something. It's weird, and it's like it makes me laugh because you could be diving out of bounds, and as long as you hit that pylon, it's in.
Right.
But then this is. So apparently the rules, it is in line with the rules.
2 whole steps, he had crossed the
Apparently
plane
you
with
need
the
3.
ball.
Legitimately, apparently they're saying...
Well, it's 2 steps and a football move. It's like, the
It's
fuck
like-
is a football move? Like,
Yeah. So I mean, I guess you can give credit to like...
but you can
I think it was
dive over.
I know.
Like,
yeah.
how many quarterback sneaks, they just literally just hold
Literally,
the ball.
yeah.
It's like, okay, the ball broke the plane.
Yeah,
Like,
they didn't even break the plane, just the ball did.
the quarterback fucking sneak. Like, they'll jump over the pile and hold the
Yeah.
ball
Yeah.
out.
The Eagles do it with every tush push. It's
Right.
crazy. Yeah, so I don't know. But no, I agree with you.
Yeah, that was
But yeah, no, and there was
wild.
Yeah, that was like the main thing. There was a couple like weird calls. The one I see people talking about is like Aaron Rodgers getting that, like catching, it got tipped and then he came back down with it. And I'm like, people are talking about that, but he definitely caught the ball and got the ball back. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that's not what I'm talking about that touchdown they stole from you guys. Like that's, to me, that makes more sense, but apparently there's precedence for it, but.
Well, one person who they reference or consult a lot with the rules is former referee Gene Steratore.
Yeah, for sure.
You always hear on the games, Gene, what do you make of this?
Did he say that it was bullshit?
Former referee Gene Steratore severely criticizes referee Alex Moore's rigged decisions in the Ravens' loss to the Steelers. Gene Steratore doesn't throw the word rigged around lightly. The Super Bowl 52 referee and CBS rules analyst had never used it on air in his broadcasting career until Sunday night.
Wow.
Speaking on the post-game set after the Pittsburgh Steelers escaped M&T Bank Stadium with the 27-22 win over the Ravens, Steratore unloaded on first-year referee Alex Moore, accusing him of a systematic robbery that cost Baltimore the game and potentially its season. Tonight, the Ravens didn't lose to the Steelers, Steratore said. The Ravens lost to Alex Moore and his crew. I'm sorry, I've never said this before, but that game was rigged.
Yeah.
Steratore, visibly heated, broke down 4 calls that he says swung at least 11 points, more than enough to flip the final score. Second quarter, unnecessary roughness, more flag Jones for shoulder
Yeah, I think
to shoulder.
even the NFL even said that one was a bad call.
First down wiped out the kick and led to a Steelers touchdown. Classic phantom call, Steratore said. 0 forcible contact to a defensive player. Flag saved Pittsburgh 4 points minimum. Overturned Isaiah Likely's touchdown. With both feet clearly in and a football move. Initial ruling touchdown. Ravens 28-27. Ruled incomplete. So that's the play that we have just talked about.
Yeah.
He said he survived the ground. He had 2 feet. He reached the ball out. That's a catch and a score in every rule book I've ever read.
Yeah.
They stole a touchdown in prime time.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing that, I was annoyed with that too, because it was like, all right, kick the field goal and let's get the ball. But it was only like a minute 30 left or something. It's
Right.
like, stop dicking around. We need to score again. But then they took it back, so we didn't. So
Yeah.
But yeah, it was weird.
Another one, overturned interception, picked off by a tipped Aaron Rodgers pass. On-field call, Ravens ball, replay reversed it, claiming Rodgers re-secured his own pass. There is no irrefutable visual evidence Rodgers ever had control with one hand on his own helmet. That's a double standard that only went one way all night. And then late holding penalties that buried Baltimore's final drive. A hold, 2 additional holds on punt units, pushed Ravens back repeatedly in the fourth quarter, effectively killing any comeback chance. So Moore is the referee in his first season as an NFL
I can't
referee.
wait until AI and like the officiating gets so good that there's no more of that. Like I like the stuff that they are starting to do more, where they're like, no, New York said to take it back.
Right,
like where
right.
I like the intervention because I don't want. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to
Like
fucking.
with baseball, why don't they just do the strike zone? Why allow human error? They can easily see if a ball is in the strike zone.
I mean, it's definitely more convoluted in this game, but yeah.
But Sunday marked his debut officiating a Ravens-Steelers game, and his crew entered the weekend leading the league with 192 accepted penalties through 13 weeks. So being a ref, this is Gene's territory. This is an actual, he has been a Super Bowl referee.
Yeah.
Like, he is the analyst. Being a rookie ref doesn't give you a license to hijack a football game. The league has to investigate this. If they don't, the integrity of the shield is in serious trouble.
Yeah.
So, like, this is an actual legit. So this isn't like conspiracy things. This isn't just Bill Burr ranting. It's a legit the rules guy saying that you got to investigate this.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree because it's like without those calls, things change, and who knows? The Steelers might have won anyway. It's like that's what you want. You want the right officiating, and you don't want because you can't end up like some of these other sports where it's like it looks bad. But yeah, either way.
Yeah, that's why people say it's not like scripted.
No, but like that's shit that has to stop
massaged.
because there's a other games people are not watching as much. There's a reason why football is like I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm full of shit, but it's one of the most watched ones.
And people wrestling is huge. But people kind of know it's
and people watch wrestling because it's
story.
fun. They're not watching for their team to win.
They're watching for the story. They're you can get invested and have favorites and that kind of thing. But there's an understanding, of what's going on
with sports. I want my team to win. I'm not watching Steelers games to watch them lose.
Right.
It's not fun when they lose. I don't feel like good about watching a game.
But it's also only good if they win by actually playing.
Exactly, yeah.
If there was somehow mechanisms behind it above and beyond they playing, like the athleticism, that is what makes sports worth watching.
Yeah.
It's like this is the peak of what humans can do. That's why the Olympics is a thing. It's we keep pushing there's no one record that will stand forever.
Yeah.
Records are made to be broken, and then that pushes the ability and perception of what people can do. And if that is massaged in any kind of scripted way, it completely
I mean, I don't know
takes
what
the
percentage
integrity
of
out of it,
people would agree, but I would probably I might stop watching football if I found out it was literally fake. Which I don't think it is, but shit like that has to stop. And I feel like it's getting better, but this year in particular, I don't know. But
and it might be an overcorrection because last season everyone was it seemed with the rise of sports gambling, it's
there's more reasons to.
There's so much money involved. How is it not you always hear the casino this casino aren't going to give up their odds. The odds are always going to be in the casino's favor. Yeah, you can win money. That's how you keep people enticed to keep doing it.
But
they're not going to give up any kind of advantage.
And it's I don't think that's what that. I don't think it's just a rigged game because it wouldn't even make sense because it's I feel like there weren't there's not like a lot of odds against the Steelers or against the Ravens because they're pretty much a fair matchup. So it doesn't make sense that you would rig the Ravens to lose because it's like how many people are really like where's the money at? It'd be different if it was like the Giants beating the Patriots, like that would be an upset. There's been a lot of that.
The Saints fucking beat the Buccaneers.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's just wild.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, we went way over 5 minutes talking about football, but I think we got somewhere interesting with it. Like, and that was wild to me that an actual like the rules guy. Well,
that's
the
guy.
This isn't just
that
like
is the guy.
Yeah, this isn't fans. This is a guy who's doing the job, saying this job isn't being done.
Yeah,
right,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I mean, I'm happy we got the win because we needed it, but no, it's not cool. No, because there's always if you look at highlights of people like getting rigged. There was one of the Steelers games. I think it was a Super Bowl. We got fucked out of a call, and it was just like to this day you can see every once in a while it pops up on your on like online. It's like that was like literal bullshit, and it's like that needs to stop because if you keep doing it, if you do it for the Chiefs 90 times, people start to think that. You know what I mean? You see like I saw one of like a referee like injured. I guess he got hit or something during a play, and it was like, oh man, what are the they were it was talking like, man, that's a big blow for the Chiefs. It was just it's so funny. All that shit is so funny, but yeah. And then I feel bad for fucking Daniel Jones. I don't know if you saw that for the Colts, the fucking quarterback for the Colts. God, he tore his shit up. I mean, he was like pissed because he knew that like. And his season was over. And he just left the Giants. He's having easily the best season of his life. And fucking done. They just drafted, what the hell's his name? Phillip Rivers. They put him on the practice squad. Dude's 44 years old.
I was going to say that.
I haven't heard the name in a while. I don't even remember. I barely remember the dude. He retired in 2021. But the Colts signed him to their practice squad. So he might be he might...
Probably trying to get Flacco now that Burrow's back.
Well, no, the Steelers are going to get Flacco now.
That would be hilarious.
It would be every team in the AFC North.
I wonder if there's like some kind of record, like the most number of teams played for in a season. Like
that'd be hilarious. If it was this season, they just get rid of Rodgers and put fucking Flacco in. But that would be funny. But I guess if you want to talk about what shows did we do? We did
the Double Barrel Roadhouse.
Yeah.
So you guys remember we did the competition there, and you won the feature spot, and then I weaseled my way onto the show, which I kind of regret doing. It's probably why I half bombed. I wouldn't say it was a bomb, but it wasn't a killing by any means. Earl had hit me up for some other show, and I wasn't able to make it, and I was like, can't make this one, but I'm like 10 minutes away from Red Lion.
Yeah.
So if you need somebody, that would be cool. If not, whatever. So he was like, yeah, sure. But yeah, so you had the feature spot, which was, and Bobby also was on it as well, which I didn't know until we got there.
Yeah.
I felt bad because I had posted about the show and I was like, yeah, Sean Digginsey's featuring Earl David Reed. And I didn't mention him. I didn't know he was.
Yeah. And I wasn't sure. So. He mentioned something about it that night at the competition, but I didn't know if he was going to end up. Being on the show or not.
He said he found out that day, so.
Oh, yeah.
It was a fun show. I harassed some people at work to come out. I'm glad that not all of them did, because some came to the competition. But some did come to this one. I don't know. I don't have much to say about it. Like I felt okay. Yeah. I just got some pushback and like some stuff just didn't land, and that's just the nature of it. I felt fine about it.
Yeah, and it was a little bit. The crowd was a little bit weird because it's. I think especially if they're there to see Earl, they're there to see Earl.
And I understand that at this point. I've done enough Earl shows to know that it's like they're not my audience.
Yeah, and they want to see him do his thing. So.
But I feel fine about it. But and then Bobby went up, and then you did it. I feel like you.
Yeah, I was happy with it. There was some like random stuff that just didn't work. It's just so funny that like a random joke won't work and then the next jokes work. So, but yeah, no, I think that was the longest. I think I did like 34 minutes.
Nice.
I think it was between 30 and 34. because my timer said 34, but then I started obviously before, and then a minute after I got off stage or whatever. But yeah, that was definitely the longest I've done. It felt good. I was like real loose. I was like riffing about stuff. Like they have this beer system where you do like a wristband and then you pay by the ounce or whatever. So I was like talking about that a little bit, and just, I don't know, it felt good to like mess around and like riff during the show and shit like that. So yeah. But yeah, it was a fun show. It was fun it's awesome doing that much time. And plus I even cut a couple jokes and then one like bit that's like a 2-minute bit. So yeah, I don't know how much, I guess I could count again, but I might have like close to 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Especially if I took, I was talking to you about this. So like if I needed to do 45 now, I for sure could, but I would have to probably take a handful of jokes that don't fit anywhere, that like work, but they just are so just like irreverent one-liners and just like weird bits.
Sometimes you can not necessarily find like an arc within them, but I have like half my set is kind of random bullshit like that, and then it's the other half is like all the dad bullshit. But if you keep doing them, you'll kind of get a sense of this one will work after this one or that one
for sure,
and you'll start to find ways to tie them.
Pretty random, But I could have fun with that in itself. Like, right. I don't know. I could set it up like, yeah, I have a bunch of like, I don't know. I've thought about doing it kind of like a meta way to just be like, yeah, there's a lot of different kinds of comedy because I don't typically just do setup punchlines, but I have like a handful of these jokes that are setup punchline jokes that I could kind of be like, well, here's a lot of different kinds of comedy, blah, blah. There's probably a way to set it up and have some fun with it and then go back and forth, so
it doesn't seem so random.
Yeah, it could just be like a kind of like an intermission of random shit and then just go back into like the act. But yeah, that goes back to I want to write more. I still want to like kind of get some more I don't know, like a through line. It's difficult when you don't. I feel like that's like one benefit to being like a storyteller type comic. That's something else I'd like to work on is some stories. It's just difficult with with open mics, but because there'd be one bit. You'd go up for a 3-minute open mic and that's one story. Right. If you're lucky. It's hard to even narrow a story down into 3 minutes, but yeah, now all in all, I feel good about recent shows and stuff. And yeah, I thought about like over the holidays just taking like a little bit of time off, but I'm almost like I should just not, because I don't need to. I mean, I should at least write. So I feel like I should just keep going. Not that I have any, I probably can. I shouldn't be a problem to just keep going up and maybe hit up like some more mics and just fucking some really
different ones that we haven't hit up before.
Just like really hammer it in, because that might help me write too. So, but yeah, it's been fun recently. I did a Don't Tell in Royersford, which was it was in a what's it called? It ended up being in a arcade. I don't know why I keep struggling to come up with arcade. I've told people about this show a couple times and I'm like, what's it called? A cafe? Like, no. Video game cafe? Like,
I mean, it is it's almost archaic at this point to be an arcade.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, well they have like coffee and like food, so that's why I keep thinking cafe. But yeah, that was really fun. Jay Yoder put that on and I hosted it. It was fun. It did throw me off a little bit though. I still had like a good set and stuff, but it was so there was like Dungeons and Dragons upstairs, and Jay was like, yeah, so they're like not done yet, but they're gonna be done in like 15 minutes. And he's like, I kind of want them to be done before you get off stage. So I'll give so we're kind of waiting on them to come down and literally come through the show.
So it's not like a whole bunch of people
so it doesn't happen during somebody else's set. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take the bullet. That's fine. It's perfectly fine by me, the host. You know what I mean? They can come down and interrupt the show for like 30 seconds.
You could even fuck with them for a minute. Like
exactly. And, but then they ended up, so then I was like, all right, we'll have to add. So it went from like 12. He's like, maybe do 15 or a little bit more. So I'm like, all right. So I put in like my cougar chunk of material, which is like 5 minutes. So I added that to like the set. So I'm like, all right, well, this is going to be a little weird. I'm just going to have to wait. So I was basically like keeping my eye on like the door, waiting for them to come through. And then he gave me the light. When he gave me the light, I was like, that was early. So maybe I'm like, all right, whatever. So I just finished up. So I kind of had to cut jokes that I was originally going to do. So I had to like on the fly kind of like fuck around and like get off stage quicker. And then when I got off stage, he's like, yeah, they left the back. They felt weird about leaving through the show. So I was like, oh, I didn't even know that was an option.
Wow.
But no, it was a fun time though. Yeah, it was a cool show.
Oh, give them points for generosity and
Yeah.
charisma or whatever they
It's
do
really
with Dungeon
funny.
Jack. Like they get
Nice.
points for nobility. Yeah, there you go. Nobility. I don't.
That's hilarious. I wish I would have been more present to like get that joke. I was. You could see me. You could see the wheels turning. Me getting the joke. It's sorry. That's my bad.
All good.
Audiences just don't get you.
That's my curse.
Yeah, but yeah, like we were talking about earlier, that hot sauce show. That was
yeah.
the hot sauce is really good.
Nice.
If you fucking go to Revolutionary hot sauce in Mechanicsburg, fucking, they're all fantastic. I can't wait to go back and get more. I bought 3 bottles.
Nice.
Oh, fuck, Mike
I got some
O'Donnell.
too. I got a gift and I got one for me, like the weakest one, and it was
Yeah.
good. But,
Mike O'Donnell tried to do. I shouldn't even say this. Fucked up. Mike O'Donnell tried to do the challenge.
right.
The double chicken. It's like a Nashville hot chicken sandwich with 2 chickens, not whole chickens. two pieces of chicken.
2 whole chickens and
Two-
a Coke. Do you know that reference? Blues Brothers.
Okay,
He literally orders. He goes, "I'll have 2 whole chickens and a Coke."
That's
That's his order.
Yeah. It was like 2 chickens on a sandwich and then like a order and a half of fries just dusted with like ghost pepper sauce. And I've never like seen any of these challenges in person. So I've
It's
never
always like man versus food and all.
and I've never like I've
Or
never
hot one.
tried anything that hot. You know what I mean? So I never knew if like I'm not. I like spicy food, but I'm not like a hero about it or a villain about it. Like, and I did try one of Mike's. He didn't complete the challenge. Sorry, spoiler alert. But he's not on the board. Matt Joseph and Dylan Gaffney are on the board there. So they did the challenge. So fucking kudos to them.
Psychopaths.
They are psychopaths. I tried one fry. Dude, 30 seconds, my fucking mouth was numb. I couldn't feel anything. I'm like, what is this? This is the most insane. I was like, sweating. One fry.
I'm sweating hearing the story.
Yeah.
Like
I'm like, I'm a huge pussy. This is crazy. Like, I couldn't even, I was like having trouble concentrating on talking to people. I'm like, this is the most insane thing I've ever tasted. Literally, I was coughing on the drive home. Like, I'm just a massive pussy. There's no, it was like, okay, now I know to never try any of these. I couldn't get
I
through.
have no interest in that. At that point, it's not even food.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy. It's just torture. Yeah, I don't know how people do it, man.
Shit that's spicy. Like that's what I don't get about spicy food is that at some level of spice, it doesn't matter what you put it on.
Yeah.
Like it could be a strawberry or a shoe. Like it's just the heat. Like
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
doing? It's not even food at that point. It's just like
Yeah, it's funny how different people's lines are. Because I'm sure my line's like different, higher than yours because you don't like spicy food.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been like super hot wing person either.
But I'll have some certain things that are spicy that I will like.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think there are different types of spicy.
Yeah, for
'Cause,
sure.
The wife likes some spicy food, and then like I'll have something and I'm like, oh, that's not that bad, and she'll find it spicy. Or
it's funny.
she'll be like, this is nothing, and I'll find it spicy.
Yeah, it's
it's
crazy. It's a lot
really
like
weird.
comedy, actually. It's a lot like comedy. Some jokes you don't like, and
Like I don't mind wasabi. I use it very, very sparingly, but I don't mind it, even though it can be very hot.
yeah, some people hate it. I don't
Right.
love it.
I like it because it's a pop of heat, but it goes away.
That's
it's
good,
not
yeah.
like that pepper heat where it just stays with you all night, or like
Yeah.
makes your mouth numb for like,
Yeah,
it's
I will
not
say,
that type.
I will say the one torture thing that I do kind of like is horseradish. I fuck with some horseradish that gives you a headache. That's like the one, because it does go away kind of fast and it doesn't burn your mouth.
Right.
But it's like,
It's similar to wasabi in that way.
yeah. And
I mean,
it's like,
most wasabi you have here is just dyed green horseradish, basically.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, so maybe I should try, because I've been, if you guys know, fucking hook up on some good horseradish. It's hard to find spicy horseradish sometimes, and you want it to have some kick. I mean, I've already put like 2 ounces in a mixture, and it's still not spicy enough.
Wow.
It's like this. It's just like some of it it's a plant, so some of it just sucks.
See, I don't mind the flavor, but I don't want it too hot. So I like kind of a little bit more mild horseradish.
But yeah, I've been struggling to find some good hot horseradish. But yeah. So I don't know.
And
man.
here we are talking about food again.
Yeah. Again, it's not really bothering me, which is weird. So
Word. Anything else we got?
I don't think so, unless you do.
No, we obviously you guys already know we took the week of Thanksgiving off, and
Yes.
probably gonna do the same thing for Christmas this year.
Yeah. But next week we'll have David Grant. So
Yes. And some more great guests coming in the new year.
yep.
Maybe we'll talk a little bit about goals for the new year before we get there, and I got nothing else.
Me neither.
So
Go Pittsburgh.
it's rigged. See you next Thursday.
Take it easy.